Hello friends, welcome back to this quick demonstration of today's action. Now we're going to talk about ES with one tool, we're going to talk about NQ with two tools. And we're going to use different tools because one is volatile, it needs a little bit more caretaking. Alright, so let's go to on this 369 forecast Twitter, right? We post levels. So when once a while the team who are in retail space, they are allowed to post because as professionals we have restrictions during market hours. All right, so there we go. NQ it was here. Ali posted he is going long. He made $700, $20 quickly with one contract. Not bad, right? So why not? But this level was already known to us. I will demonstrate that how, and then there it went. All right, okay, perfect. So that you can and people can join. We have almost 2,000 posts here. It's not like something new showing up, right? But there's a patterns. So we also post this 3-4 stocks. These are the levels. Below this stay short, above this go long. And options, as farther away you go, we also talk about frequencies, what is going on. I think as you watch the videos, we keep helping you out with this. All right, so that is now we will demonstrate this as well, what's going on, right? So let's start with let's pick this. Going back to the numbers we talked about last week, 1 to 9, there are 9 numbers, and you can generate miracles with these 9 numbers, and there are 8 gaps. We can generate miracles with that jumps as well. Alright, so as far as energy is concerned, outside this third dimension I talked about, this is when energy doubles or it goes into half structure. And then we also discussed last time, I talked about this one, if you do a 3 as a baseline number, 369. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 3, 6, 9. So W.D. Gann used this frequency and he changed his name so he can vibrate to this last row. That was his belief system, right? That's what he believed in. And then, he spent 10 years to certify his belief before he made his first trade. 10 years, 15 hours a day. Talked to the professionals. When I visited, talked to after quant engineering, we during the courses, when you take all these things, you get to meet all this. That's like when you go and doing MBA, they take you to all the big institutions and big players, big other countries. So you get to meet big CEOs, CFOs, right? Motivation. So I asked the best trader in town. His hedge fund was the best hedge fund for 3 years, beat S&P, and he was a top hedge fund for 3 years. So I asked this guy, Mr. X, I don't want to name his name in public, so what's the secret, man? What is your secret? How did you, he showed me so many things. I talked about 20 things in 1 hour of lunch. So I asked him, how did you do all this? He said 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. That's the passion you need to have. This is a passion sport. And being a kid at the time, I didn't understand what he's saying. It's like, wow, he doesn't want to share his secret. Anyway, so I think I asked him many times, and same thing, 7 days, 18 hours a day, 7 days. So that is the amount of effort I think anybody who want to go on this journey needs to have. Or you have professional L1, L2, maybe also share some free L3 tools. It goes to very advanced levels where you can see it all, right? That is all it takes to put on $5 million trades. All right, so if you want to go the Gann route, right, energy route, if you want to stay in order flow, levels and robots, Autobots, that's a different route. You just need to go and see with the buyers. Supply demand is supply demand, supply demand, supply takes over, demand takes over. Where the levels are, boom, take your risk reward. And that's also a game you can play. But if you try to trade 1,000 contracts, so that game is not going to work. Not in the retail space, anyways, right? So if you want to go in this route, I think this is what we are sharing, because the world is after this, knowing something upcoming, knowing the future, right? How far? 100 years? Sure, we can do that. Next 5 years? Sure, 10 years. Next 10 minutes, next 10 hours, next 1 week, right? So you define your ecosystem. What you think you want to achieve, and based on that only, right? So Sunday Open, I'm going to demonstrate that what we are talking about is, it was designed during the time when we had monthly options, and we came from monthly options, we came to, when we have monthly options, we look at multi-month series of option and volume and open interest, and we can do all this where the support and big levels are with 80% accuracy. When we came to weekly options, and we wanted to see where the market is going to close by Friday, which range market is expected to close. This whole thing was designed for that. Then came daily options, right? XPX, so expiring every day. So that was the design of this, and it has stood the test of time. So this is the map, very basic, 369. Now if you can do, it can go to odd square, it can go to very complex squares, and because all the rows and the columns, they're sounding the same frequency on both sides, and then you connect the interconnected frequencies, generate the shapes, see the path is going to follow. It gets very complicated. Easy if we are explained. Complex, you can spend years and years, right? If you are in this 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, committed soul, you will get there. Alright, so otherwise shortcuts are there. Level 1, level 2, get 25 things in alignment with the nature and in accordance with GAN and Tesla and all the research we have done, right? Alright, so there we go. They will never change. Alright, they are self-adapting, self-healing. As the frequency changes, you change with the frequency. There we go. So why I'm telling all this? If you're in the gang space, seeing the future, forecasting, seeing the future about to happen, pre-planning, right? This is all part of pre-planning. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to pre-plan and then execute the trade. Simple, with 1 click for each. Okay? 1 click, 1 click, 1 click. All right. Patience is the game. All right. So now this 258. Now let's look at this day. This day is 28, right? We talked about, okay, do a simple mathematics, right? 2 plus 8 is 10. So market will stop where? Today it will be attracted to 1, attracted to divide or double. If we double the frequency energy, 2. If we half it, 5, right? 10 divided by 2 is 5. 10 times 2 is 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. So 2, 5. Now remember this. 2 and 8. So if I look at this row, 2 and 8. 8 has been called twice. Month is 8. 28. 8 is used twice. 2 is there. 28, right? So this row is seem like a hot number row. There's more numbers at play. We call them hot numbers for today. I should have come with some better name, right? Hot numbers for today. But we want to keep everything simple, right? So using big words and big ideas, right? Just keep it simple. Because remember, at the time of trading, my mind should be clear, simple, plain, patience. All right. So there it is. Okay, so this is what. Okay, so it's giving. Okay, this day I'm coming to trade. I'm looking at trading at levels. So I already marked my levels. 2 is hot. 2 is hot on both sides. So above, so below. We have 5 hot on the top and below. Okay, and then we have 8 hot. Right. Okay, so what is going to happen? We don't know what's going to happen. Once it happens, we will know what's going to happen, right? But we know where it is going to happen. So when it is going to happen, we don't know when. When I will answer it in a different chart. When it's going to happen. What is going to happen? Well, either they will break it or they will support it. So this is why we have so many tools to have overlapping levels of confidence, right? So for example, if you don't know why market went here today, right? If you go and look weekly charts, go back and find out the buyer bar, which put $10 billion in the market. That was tested today. They are testing that bar. Go back and check your weekly chart. We're not going to go in this in that approach. So okay, we know this level, why they're coming. We know our simpler approach, why it is coming. So this is the box I already know. Market is here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And there's also 3 is also active. Why is 3 active? If you add this together, 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18, 8 plus 1 is 9, which is 369. So we know market came here to 3, went up to 2, why 2 is active. Now came back to 5, went back to 2, came back to 5, and closed at 3. This is a 60-minute chart. I think if I bring it down to smaller, you can see the pivots. This is a 60-minute chart. So I'm just making a point of the levels. This is a 60-minute chart. I understand you don't believe it right here. That's why you don't see small pivots you're used to, right? 1 minute, 3 minute levels. I'm here to make a point on levels. All right, there it is. So let's go to the second one. Let's talk about the EMF for NQ also. So NVIDIA announced it today. So here, NQ. I had to take a pause. Sorry, I had a trade on NQ. Okay, so we had a quick profit out from here. Let's get not to money business. Very easy to make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Once it's a mastery. 18 days you can win. All right. It is happening right now in front of you. NVIDIA news came. Boom, boom. Whatever is going on. All right. So let's quickly wrap this up. I know you guys get fed up with long videos, so some like it, some don't. When the universe is calling on your soul, you will find it. All right, if the 369 is calling you, the frequency, you're here. So that day we talked about big bars last week. So this is big bar counting from there. 51 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Market made a shot here. Big bar showed up again, and we are counting from here 33. This is where we posted we saw that Twitter. Did I show you the Twitter? Let's see, right here. And then it went up, boom. And there's some people share us the screenshot and say, boom. All right, not about money, it's about mastery. Money comes if you manage the trades. Once you know what level you are trading, once you know that hours in advance, so then you know you are mentally ready for anything which happen. I don't know why he's putting him in. So this guy is doing very well, right? He's lost his job, and then now he's making $1,000, right? So we are here for that reason. And then there's one guy. This is not the guy who lost his job. There's one guy who lost it. He's making good money. This guy, I think he was fed up working in IT for 15 years. When he saw potential, he just quit. So anyway, so this stories are unfolding all over. Universe will talk to you when you are ready to receive it. That's all there is. That's why we don't sell and promote and do the dance. Okay, so let's quickly finish this. And so now at this point, this bar low, market was going up, we placed it here. Where is going to be the balance point? The yellow line, So this chart is a special chart. I cannot explain what kind of chart this is. Still wave 59 and how it is structured, but it is squared. Okay, I can tell you this is squared chart. This has to be squared. It's one time square, and that's it. And now I'm demonstrating this on NQ because these laws work on everything, even though it is super volatile. Once you know this level is there, if it is going up, I'll wait for a condition to set up for a short. I cannot wait for here to short bar close, right? That's why you need these levels. Get close to there. I am looking for a short condition. Boom. Get close to this long condition. There's a long condition, right? 500 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 there. Now, why it went here and it crashed? You should know. In the level 1, we teach you what we call as a banking bars. Going back to the island where you're given no tools for 15 days. If you survive, we give you tool 1, then give you tool 2. if we teach you how to survive without any tools. And people who have taken this course, they know exactly who is in control, they know exactly which side of the bank is we are going to be trading, and which side of market makers is active and why they will be trading this. So anyway, from this big bar, or from this one, so you can also roll it up. 51, starting from 51, stop here is also high, 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. From the big bar, 33. Let's check this one. 27 to the top. 2 plus 7 is 9. So this is how it works. So what was difficult here? There's nothing difficult. You put it here and you know the roadmap. If you put on the top, you will see some levels. So that's all there is. So at these edges, the money is going to be at the edges. When you're starting to trade, you have to start with basics of who is in control, what are the banking bars, how they replicate. If you want to trade long term, start from monthly and weekly. Rules should not change. Same rule you apply on stock market. We tell you 3 months in advance, it's going here, it gets there, right? Up and down, it'll get there. It does. We don't control the nature. We understand and we unify and become one with the nature. All right. So I think this is all we wanted to share today, and I think you can continue your quest. We are all going to leave this planet and this dimension. The rest is all theological philosophies. But as far as we are concerned, being one with nature, you can be one with nature before and after and in all kinds of shapes. All right, so this one 12 was here. So you can take small things, but you have to get professional, and after a while you get used to it. Second time, this is a sell zone. I can see this. I can see the sell zone because I'm going to teach you how you can see without any tools. Then you put on these tools. Then you master these tools. Then you apply. You say, oh, I just want to use 2 tools. There we go. Use one of the tools you choose. You work through your frequency, align your frequency with 3 or 4 tools. Rest tools are there for your research under the night. If you like it, it's fun. 18 hours, 7 days a week. Excitement has to be there. I mean, the quest to know why it stopped here. I need to know. Why it stopped here? I need to know, right? Where is going next? So that's, I think, how we would like to approach it. So thank you so much.